Whew. Whew. So I was gone and now I'm back. Been out sick. I haven't done a video or hiked in probably over a week. They had the trail race up here. You can see a lot of people going through here. The race goes right by my place. I was sick that morning, sat on my porch, watched the winner. The guy that won wasn't that far ahead of this girl that was in second. Not very far behind. I mean, she wasn't really trying to catch him. I mean, he was clearly way ahead, but she wasn't that far behind. I mean, there was maybe, I think another girl came through, and then a couple of guys, but that took a while. There's always one guy that's, and obviously, I don't know who the girl was, man, but she must have been very good. They always have somebody that's way better than everybody else. One, like kind of famous person, or really an Olympic guy or some shit that people know. They always have one of those guys, one of those African guys, or one of something like that. There look like a few guys that were pretty good, but I mean, you got part of the race is up here, and I know you obviously have to come up here. You go up and then back down. I'm not sure how the trail is and how the track is, but if it's up here, and I know it comes down here and then across down Baldwin, and it finishes right past my. I'm actually really close to the finish line. Everybody gets in front of my place. All the people the fat ladies that like to sit there and say, "Good job, good job." There's a shitload of kids that do it. I was going to do it this year, except I'm sick. I was gonna at least, you know, do it. Some people just walk it. I would have ran it. And I could probably do it, but I'd probably be tired. Maybe pull a muscle. It'd be tough. I could do it though, because I hike it enough. I'm not sure how far they go up. I don't know if they go to First Water or if they go to the cabin. Probably go online and look. It'll take me about 30 seconds to find out. But a week ago when I was up here, I might have even got it. Yeah, I probably did get it on my video. Some kid was up here. He was doing something probably for the race. And he saw me and he said something. Oh yeah, I did. But he was the one that had the bicycle. Because in my last video I said, there's a bike parked on the way up here. And that's a strange thing, because when you see a bike and nobody around, does that mean somebody's dead, or were they taking a shit in the bush? So I didn't touch the bike, I just hiked up. But I saw him on the way down, and the little motherfucker had it, and I'm pretty sure I got it on video. The little motherfucker had the nerve to say, "What are you doing up here?" And he had like a shirt on that said volunteer. I was very nice. I mean, I wanted to rip his head off. I mean, he's a fucking little kid. He's like, "Are you with the crew or something?" I'm like, "Bitch, mind your own." He looked like a little hat. Not that makes a difference. Well, it does, but it doesn't to me. It makes a difference to him. Because you're never gonna get respect from any of those fucking. I told him, I said, you know, he said, "What are you, who's part of the crew? Can you be up here?" He said, "I'm not gonna tell anybody." I was like, "Tell anybody you want. I'm gonna hike up here till I die and nobody's gonna stop me." And that's all I said. And I'll tell the police that too. I'll tell anybody. Say, "What are you doing up here?" My retirement plan. I'm living up to what I said I was gonna do. I had a goal, a very shallow goal. And it was to hike these hills until I kicked the bucket. You know, don't have any kids to watch grow. That's it. It's a small thing to ask from a lifelong taxpayer who's been robbed of everything. By a religiously radicalized secret government against the backbone of this fucking country. And now they're turning the... First they had the... They gave us the guns. Said, you know, you stand here and hold these fucking guns and keep them from coming over here this way. And now they've taken the guns and turned the barrels around and pointed them at us and said, it's no longer your country. In fact, it never was. You have no culture. You never did. You did not build this country. And that's the story of the whites in this country. And it's I don't care what anybody says. I'm pissed off about it. And I feel it. You know, and I hate to say this. No, I don't hate to say it, but I have to say this. When I'm out shopping, doing things, running errands, and other places, black women, the really ghetto ones, they look at me with the most hatred. And like at Marshall's and stuff, I remember I just kept walking by this same lady numerous times, and every time I walked by her, I felt like she was thinking, this white motherfucker again? Like, isn't he done shopping? Go down a different aisle, motherfucker. And you know, you try to smile, and you get the don't smile at me look. You know, it's... And I'm not gonna back down from that. Fuck those people. Because those are the ones that are so stupid that the goddamn TV has convinced them who to hate and why their life is shit. Why only thing they have is hair extensions and fake nails. You know, and they're not all like that, but the ones you know. There's good ones and bad ones of every race, but the Lucretias don't like me. And you know, I just don't like anybody who doesn't like me. I'm not going to break down that wall of hate with kindness. I mean, I always lend, you know, I always point somebody in the right direction, but that never goes right. I remember a long time ago, by my work, when I was working over there on Pico at McDonald's, this black lady was just ripping this fucking McDonald's worker a new asshole. And it was like, and I looked at her, I said, because I felt bad for the worker, the Mexican girl, you know. And I told the black girl, I tried to make like a joke, and I said, you know where you are, aren't you? Don't you? And she looked at me like, I know, and like she thought I meant she would, like I meant she was in my town or something. What I meant was, you're at McDonald's. What are you expecting? 5-star service? But her racist instinct is to think the worst. Well, anyway, that situation did diffused. But that's another, I mean, like a white boy feeling bad for the Mexican. Because, I mean, we've all seen black people and food service workers just don't mesh. Like, that'll be the hardest. If you get a black table of sisters at your fucking Denny's, you will work harder than you ever worked, and you will not get tipped very big. You'll get a small ass tip. It might get a complaint. Yeah, so sometimes, and you know, all that attitude is from the little hats, man. The little hats have brainwashed them to thinking they're victims. So much to the point where they can have groups of blacks beating up whites, calling him the racist. And they think they're right. They literally think black people can't be racist. Well, that's a good enough reason for them to be as racist. If I can't be racist, that's fucking stupid. Somebody hears that, it's like, oh, we can't be racist. That means we can be racist and not be racist. See how that works? And in this country, what the little hats have played so well is that black people think Jewish people are just white people. I think now they're starting to figure out there's a huge difference. But still, there's the ones that get rich and wear a suit and stop wearing the little hat and change the last name a little bit, take the Stein off of it, and all of a sudden they're just white guys. And those are the ones implementing all the racist shit. Oh, they fixed my bench. Maybe that's what Dickhead was up here doing. Yeah. Whew. think maybe it's time for shirt change number 1. Like when I was growing up, the first best friend I had was a Jewish guy. I had no idea that they thought what they thought. I always thought if I ran into that dude, I'd maybe ask him something, you know, because that's a little, I don't know. We weren't friends through high school. We'd bob heads when we see each other. I think when we were best friends, though, man. All the black kids said we were brothers. Brian Kussner. He still comes around. I think he bought that house, his parents' house up there. He's a successful tech guy. He was gifted like myself. Everybody should be gifted. I mean, MGM or DUM. But it's kind of deceiving, though, and whether any way you slice it, because well, what if he's not Talmud, follower? Well, it doesn't really matter. The Torah too. There's still hateful towards Christians and still a supremacist way of thinking, and then there's the and within their communities, you can steal from Goyim. That's okay. Not the other way around, though. And the killing, too, you can kill a Goyim in certain situations, but it's never good. You can never, even in defense. Which is a pile of shit, man. These big fucking bees trying to fuck with me. Come on, man. Shit ain't right. You can't raise your kids that they're better than other kids. Well, you can tell. I mean, you can tell them. You can have them compete. But you can't. Can't be supremacy. I mean, these fucking bees are fucking with me. I want to change my shirt. I mean, they think we're fucking insects. Where'd the thing go? Okay, don't fall backwards or something. Fucking have a machete go through me. You know, when you check a lot of these actors that are, these young actors that come through, all of them, like the Mickey Mouse Club ones, all of them, they're coming through Israel, man. You know, Drake, the fucking rapper, Mickey Mouse Club, you know, now rapper, was from Israel. He's a fake brother. It all makes sense. I mean, because he was actually, look at all those fucking Mickey Mouse Club kids. Most of them are coming from Israel now. It's like they won't give those fucking the easy money to, you know, it's very few goyim to get the easy life. Look at all the CEOs. It's the club. Fuck. My ears clogged. Fuck. Congested. And I've been blowing out so much snot for the last week. Fucking yellow and green or whatever. I'm almost, I still have a little bit, but it's mostly gone. This has been this is some genetically modified shit or something that, and I'm pretty sure it's, you know, I don't know if it's airborne. I don't know if that's possible, but pretty sure I caught it from my neighbor. But who knows? Everybody was gonna get it. And this seems like this, I mean, this is the next, whatever this is, it's the next pandemic. Because I thought I was better, and then it came and kicked in. Like, first I had a cold, and you know, just, and all the sinus, and you know, a couple days when I thought I was getting better, after like 2 days of that, like 3 days, boom, the fever hit. And it started. All of a sudden, I remember I was outside at night in my bed, and for the first time I went, I feel a chill, like I'm cold. And I knew I had fever, 'cause I'm always hot. But, yeah, and I had fever. I think it broke last night. I mean, it's hard to tell, I'm sweating so much anyway. So I guess they go, I'm sure they go that way for the race. I don't know, I'm gonna look at the course. So I don't think, the bears probably shouldn't be fucking with me today. After all this whole bunch of people coming through here for the last few days. So I'm thinking, because I think they get used to nobody being around. And I come around, and they're like, what the fuck? Fuck, I walked through a goddamn spider web. Some of the spiders up here, they got tarantulas. I've seen them. The fuck? Whew. Yeah, look, somebody cleaned all this shit up. You see tons of footprints coming through here. Looks like that when they came through it. See, they're lucky I've been macheteing it, or else they would have had to machete it. So those motherfuckers owe me at least a thank you. Because all this shit, none of this shit was cleared. They would have had to. Shit don't machete itself. Still looking for a bear every time I come around the corner. Because they stay on the trail until they get around this corner. And then they go down. Fuck, man. My ear's fucking clogged. Yeah. Oh shit. That thing just fell. I have to stash this thing somewhere. Probably tied to the rope for some water. For us, snake. We almost got bit. Still think about it every time I go back. I'm not over it. fuck? Man. Fucking get up. Yeah, fuck. Goddamn. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna cut it off. Make another one on the way down. Peace.